That was awesome. Great playing, super creative. In a second, I want to cut to some of the interview that I did with Butch. We talked about a lot of things that I think you guys are going to be interested in. Everything from practicing, how to improve, how to get ready for sessions and touring, what life is like on the road, you know, how to survive during a pandemic. A lot of great advice for you guys. So I did a whole interview. I'm going to share a little bit of that in this video. And this is in a series, so look for the other parts of this series with Butch Norton. And there'll be a little bit of that interview along with some playing examples. So we'll get to that in a second. For those of you who want a little bit more, you can also look for the deconstruction setup with Butch Norton tour, where Butch talks about all the components of the setup. Look for that video. And then for those of you who want even more, you can go to patreon.com/Kalani, or if you're a member, you have access to the descriptive video that we did where he kind of gives you a whole tour of all the sticks and mallets that he's using. So if you're curious about all the other stuff that's over on the right side of his setup, he talks about all that stuff. That's at patreon.com. You can also see the entire interview uncut at patreon.com/Kalani, and all of Butch's performance musical segments or vignettes at Patreon as well. All right. So coming up in a second, part of the interview with Butch. Go to butchdrums.com to check him out. And thanks for stopping by World Drum Club. As always, subscribe, like, hit the bell for notifications. And I'll see you in future videos. Here's some of the interview, and enjoy. Butch Norton. Which I'm going to have you talk about. So here we go.
Yeah.
And also another one, but we'll cover that.
These are from my repurposed percussion line that Butch makes. Plastic Perrier bottles, the large kind, with soft BBs on the inside from Colt that I get at Walmart, and there's exactly pretty close 568 of them inside exactly.
I noticed. That's what I figured.
I mean, I've experimented with the feel of these, and Shake-a-Rockas, a unique alternative to maracas is what I say. Selling them at Pro Drum. You can contact me on the website, and I sell them. I make them, hand make them. Everything is repurposed. This is the Green Dream. My little.
I love that.
Yeah. Anyway, everything. These are from cereal boxes. Everything is truly repurposed. Okay. And this is a glass Perrier bottle with 385 BBs on the inside, okay? And then these are hair baubles that one of my son's girlfriends got in downtown LA, and I bought about 2,000 of these. 5 on each one, and I put them on here for this crunchy sound. You can take the baubles off. Separate shakers. These go, I put these on top of a hi-hat spindle. You know, extra little shaker comes on there, extra sound idea. The Green Dream from Butch. There you go.
Awesome.
That's yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's
repurposed percussion. I'm actually developing a tambourine with Roots EQ with those guys that I made out of bottle tops with a wood frame repurposed. I love creating and making these things. That's what I do. And that's, you know, all an offshoot of all of this.
Right, yeah. It's just all around creativity. It's just such a great example. I want to thank you again for coming in and just showing people, you know, what's possible and what you're doing, because I think we need to inspire each other. That's what World Drum Club's all about. That's what your channel's about. You know, giving people inspiration, ideas.
Yes.
And entertaining, you know, but
Yes.
we all need that too, right?
Well, and it comes from where you started. I mean, we all started, you know, maybe you did start on a drum set and you walked in and there's a bright, shiny drum set. But most of us banged on pots and pans, and I find it was funny. I started playing kit and got professional, and then stopped playing kit when I started studying and went back to pots and pans.
Right.
You know, with
Full circle.
Bergamo at Cal Arts, and we field trips. We would go out to junkyards and go through and hit things and buy pieces and create sounds. I mean. And it's a very important, and like I was showing, which you'll see the shakers that I've made, those right there, but the other ones that I made earlier that I showed, you don't have to buy finished products.
Yeah.
You can fabricate, make some of your own unique sounds in addition to what you commercially can get.
Right. Right. I mean, I just did a video a little while ago on those Yakult bottle shakers.
Yes.
That incidentally, you know, somebody in Brazil was making those. Then they got adopted and replicated as a manufactured product, which most of this stuff is, right?
Yes.
I mean, the cajones and a lot of these little pots and pans literally became drums, you know.
You've seen the companies who have taken the ideas and then mass produced them. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, and that's always going to happen.
Yes.
But it's great to remember where those instruments came from because you can still go get them, you can still make them and do them yourselves. And it's not just about saving money or anything, it's about, you know, engaging in the creativity, right? And then you get the satisfaction, because how satisfying is it to make an instrument?
Super satisfying. And again, the one-of-a-kindness of it. The one-of-a-kind. You know, no one else has that shaker. I love the manufactured fabric, and of course I endorse and I have a lot of those instruments, but I have unique, and people ask, what is that? How? It's like, well, here, go get this material. You can make that yourself and make your own. And I have friends and students and associates who make their own, and we share. It's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely. What any other thing you want to add for people? Any other resources? How to connect with you? What they should do from this point?
ButchDrums.com, one word. Butch Drums. Hit me up. Questions, answers. Not a lot of answers, but I will answer anything and help in any way I can.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. It's great to see you again. We've played a lot. We did a lot of yoga class playing a few years ago.
I just went and retrieved all my instruments out of Larchmont.
Oh.
Out of that closet.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Because that world.
Yeah, but it was great. It was a great run playing for yoga.
Yeah.
And to connect. And I didn't realize that we were so close. We live so close together here in the valley. So we're gonna
we grew up across the bay from each other.
Oh, that's right.
Which
that's right.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm East Bay. You're San
West
Mateo.
Bay. Yeah. Peninsula.
So we got to do more. So I'm hoping have you back anytime, and hopefully we can jam and do more together.
Yay.
So
we will.
Yeah. Thanks, Butch. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, World Drum Club.